Hey guys, doing a video for crypto looking at Cardano. I'm going to show you why we're about to have another bear market that's going to last the rest of the year, and it's going to be for all crypto, not just Cardano. But right now, that right there is, it's repeating right here, and I'm going to show you all the ways that it's the same thing, okay? So, right here, I'm putting this line, and I'm putting it right here on the final resistance before it popped up, okay? So, let's do the same thing on the other side. Line right before this final resistance before it popped up, and it came to it right here, and here we are right at the same spot. So just based on support and resistance, let's do the same thing. Let's do a fib structure because this is cool too. Okay, so a very basic fib structure. What did it do? Went to the 618 right there. Well, it went to the 618 right there. So both markets did a 618 before the ultimate final top. So again, just based on the fibs and the support resistance, it's the same thing. Now let's look at some indicators. Ichimoku cloud, and we'll get a moving average on the screen. I only need one moving average. That's the 200-day moving average. So look right here. That moment in time was right below this 200-day, and it's right below the 200-day. Look at the Ichimoku cloud, and we are very below the Ichimoku cloud, just the same as over here. Like the cloud looks identical in structure. Like, if you even look at the moment where the cloud flipped from yellow to this darker color, it was right there. Do the same thing on the other side. Right there is when the cloud flipped. So there, everything just looks so identical right now. There we go. So you can even see with the 50-day. The 50-day was way up here, and that's right where the white moving average is over here too. So like, it's more than likely completely done. To give an idea of where markets are going to be going, I think it's very probable that we're going to be doing something like this. It may not look identical to this, but very something similar. Right here is basically beginning of October, and I wouldn't be surprised to have a run-up right before the election, and then once the elections happen right here, we're going to have our final crash, and I do think we're going to have our final bottom right here on Friday the 13th of December. I think that's when markets are going to make their final crash. One last thing I forgot to say. This is kind of important too. Where is it? There we go. So markets can make a low, and it's not a big deal. Like, a new low is not the end of the world. But if you look right here, there we go. So when it made that lower low, the oscillator went lower. The oscillator went lower. So this right here and that right there being lower than this, that is what the signal was that everything was done. And if you look over here, lower, 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 it's all done. Like, the market's, it's completely finished. I would recommend you stay out of crypto until end of the year. Halving is it's a complete fake out. You guys are just gonna get crushed financially. Obviously, do whatever you want, but if you buy anything right now, you're just stupid. Wait till the end of the year. Probably New Year's is when we can expect something good to happen finally. But there we are. next bull market's probably going to top sometime in if this crash happens on New Year's and we have a New Year's blast off, next bull market's going to end next spring, next summer, sometime in there. And then we're going to have another bear market, because I don't know if you guys have learned yet, but crypto is always going to have bear markets. It's going to keep happening when it, regardless. Stay out of crypto until the end of the year. I'm not interested in buying anything until October, and then I'll sell on the election, and then I'll buy on New Year's. That's when I'm interested.